Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. Welcome to the channel. We got an interesting development in the world of Nintendo. It seems like we're constantly having these like every other day. There's some kind of like leak or speculation or rumor or some kind of something going on. I mean, later this week we're supposedly going to be getting a Nintendo Direct, the Mario Anniversary. We got Zelda news rumoring around, and actually a Switch Pro has been speculated for like over a year. I remember about this time last year there was rumors going around about a Nintendo Switch Pro possibly being revealed by Nintendo in the near future. Several different like business websites, business analysts, different retailers and stuff have slowly but surely been kind of revealing that a Switch Pro might be happening. So now there's a new report. Nothing's been confirmed yet, by the way, but this new report's from a Taiwanese newspaper called United Daily News, and they are saying that Nintendo could be set to launch a brand new Switch model early 2021. That's not too far away. So, there's a whole bunch of different manufacturers that are supposedly cited to be involved with this production of the current Switch models as its source. Newspaper has basically been reporting this. I think earlier last year they reported that depending on when coronavirus is fixed or stopped or whatever heck, depending on the pandemic, as to when this should be happening. I think there was even a rumor that it was supposed to happen mid-2020, but it didn't happen. Could production possibly be back on track for this thing? So we're going to take a look at a couple websites right here. This is where I'm getting the main information because the website that is linked is actually in a foreign language, and when you translate it, it doesn't come out right. But you can see right here, new Nintendo Switch model will launch next year. New report claims. Taipei-based newspaper says updated model can enter production later this year. And this is another one right here. So we had United Daily, and now there's Economic Daily by Taipei. Claim on Tuesday that the new Switch would enter production Q1 2021. According to the publication, the new Switch model will feature upgraded interactivity and improved display quality. So that's been the rumor for a while, that there's probably going to be a bigger screen, maybe improved graphics, maybe the touchscreen will be a little bit more intuitive. The report cites various hardware manufacturers. So this is what we're talking about. People that make Joy-Con, the Flash, deal with the chips, things like that. So, over the past year, several media reports have claimed that Nintendo has been planning a third Switch model in addition to the flagship console and the Switch Lite. So, the Switch Lite did happen. I remember there was a lot of speculation reporting the Switch Lite within the last year. That actually came to fruition. That happened. So maybe there's some credence to this. I don't know. Anyways, it continues. Citing sources from the supply chain, Digitimes reported in January that new Switch hardware will enter mass production in the first quarter of this year and launch soon after. Wall Street Journal also claimed in 2019, I remember talking about this, the Wall Street Journal article claimed that Nintendo was planning a more powerful Switch console hardware revision with enhanced features targeted at avid gamers. And in April, a Switch firmware update reportedly referenced new unannounced hardware model. So this is where an update, the 10.00 firmware, refers to a new NX ABCD hardware model. The software already references codenames for the launch model Switch, Switch Lite, and the 2019 update featuring improved battery life. So this goes on to talk about how well the Switch console has done in sales recently. It's tapped to probably outsell the NES already. So who knows? The rumor's been floating around that there was going to be a new Switch model. I mean, the Lite came out. I think that's more of a casual experience, but that enhanced version has always been around. It hasn't been unveiled. Wall Street Journal reported on this. Different business analysts, Japanese websites, Taiwanese. I mean, this has been something floating around for quite some time. We're going to look at the website. This is the foreign economic website that somehow reported this. I can't read this language, but supposedly this is something right here that they're citing, that they're claiming is going to be happening. The Google Translate didn't really work out that well. Translating it kind of doesn't a little bit of broken English, but it's interesting to see these rumblings happening, especially with some of the stuff that we've been hearing about. So, sometime in early September, Nintendo is supposed to be holding a one-off management meeting. Something that has been speculated about what is it going to be doing. Are they gearing up for a big event, a big announcement? People are thinking it might be the Super Mario anniversary for the 35th anniversary. I think that's highly likely, but people have been clamoring for some news on an enhanced model of the Nintendo Switch. I know some people in my comments are actually kind of hoping this isn't the case. Some of them just recently bought a Switch Lite or a Nintendo Switch, and they're going to feel a little left out if Nintendo is going to be suddenly releasing a console at the beginning of 2021. But with the new generation coming out, with the PlayStation 5, with the Xbox Series X, it's been kind of in the back of my mind and in the back of other people's mind. How will Nintendo compete with the next generation of consoles that are much more overpowered than the current Switch model? Are they going to just stick with their guns and provide the first party games that they kind of have been really slowly drip feeding? Were they going to be preparing for some big announcements? There was rumblings recently, again, like I mentioned, the Mario Anniversary Collection, which is supposed to have like 3D Mario games on it as well, or they're going to be re-releasing stuff. They've been teasing Sunshine. Who knows? And then also there's been trademarks filed for Zelda. Supposedly they're supposed to release a Zelda game every year going forward. The 35th anniversary of Zelda is in 2021. We've seen rumors of Ocarina of Time. We've seen rumors of the Switch Pro on top of that. We've seen rumors of Metroid Prime 4. I think there was like a unconfirmed leak the other day in regards to Metroid Prime 4. So there's a lot of stuff happening. Nintendo has been silent. The current thing is that they're supposedly going to have a Nintendo Direct as early as Friday. So could this Switch model be an announcement that we could be getting sometime in the near future? Is this their way of competing against the upcoming console generation? Wouldn't be a bad idea. Nintendo seemed to be shadow dropping a lot of big stuff lately. Paper Mario, Pikmin 3. So to shadow drop this out of nowhere would be big, even though this has been rumbling for the past year. I'm curious. I'm definitely interested. Again, I'm going to keep my expectations in check and just take this all with a grain of salt. Don't quote me as gospel saying there's going to be a Switch Pro coming, but it's still interesting that this rumor is still happening solid for over a year already at this point. I think there's more to this. I think we're going to see one, but that remains to be confirmed. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Do you want a Switch Pro? Are you against it? What are your hopes? Give me information what you think about the Direct coming possibly this week. And subscribe if you haven't. I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a great day. Peace out.